Hey, I'm Al Kavadlo, and you're watching Ask Al. Today's first question comes from Micah Hepler, who says, Hey Al, what do you think of yoga for full body strengthening? Is there any type of yoga that would be enough to replace basic calisthenics? Hey, Micah, I'm a big proponent of yoga. In fact, my book, Stretching Your Boundaries, is basically a yoga book. Yoga and calisthenics are two sides of the same coin. They're both forms of bodyweight training. So don't think of it as yoga replacing calisthenics. Yoga is calisthenics. So I urge you to practice some yoga, do your bodyweight strength exercises, and explore many different modalities of bodyweight strength. Now, one quick aside, in yoga, there really isn't any pull-ups or pull-up bar. So you definitely want to make sure that you're getting pull-ups in your routine also. So don't worry about, am I doing body weight? Am I doing yoga? Am I doing calisthenics? Just enjoy the ride. Next question comes from Adi Dunn, who says, Hey Al, I'm able to do handstands against a wall and handstand push-ups. How do I now start to do freestanding handstand push-ups? Hey, Adi, you're definitely on the right track. The next step is to learn how to hold a freestanding handstand. I've made a couple of video tutorials, like this one here, on how to learn a handstand, but I have to remind you, it can be a very slow and potentially discouraging process. So try not to get hung up on doing it in any set amount of time. Just enjoy the journey. Once you get comfortable balancing in a freestanding handstand, then you can start trying to do a freestanding handstand push-up. We've got another handstand question, this one from my phone number, who says, Hey Al, love your vids. One question, how long did it take you to master the handstand? Thanks, shout out from Las Vegas. Hey. I've been practicing handstands for almost a decade, and I still am a long way from mastering it. In fact, no one ever really masters the handstand. It's a constant process of refining, and some days it's better than others, but you've got to embrace the journey. Just like I was telling the last guy about the freestanding handstand push-up, it takes a lot of patience to achieve those moves. And if you're hung up on, I'm going to get it by the end of this summer, you're probably going to be very disappointed. So just embrace the journey, enjoy the process, and let things come when the time is right. Next question comes from Joshua Bush, who says, Hey Al, I know your views on exercise supplements, and I feel the same, but was wondering if you use any general supplements or vitamins at all, like fish oil, for example. Keep up the good work. Hey, Joshua. Now, I've answered this question a lot of times before, and I know I'm going to keep answering it again. No matter how many times I tell people I don't use any supplements at all, people just can't seem to wrap their head around that. So let me reiterate again. No supplements, no fish oil, no powders, no capsules, no creatine, no supplements of any kind whatsoever. The only stuff I eat is real food. The kind of stuff that if you left it sitting out of the fridge, it would spoil in a day or two. Now occasionally, yes, I have indulgences. I might have a treat. I might be in an airport and not have as many options as I normally like. But if I have my druthers, the only stuff that ever goes in my body is actual food. Last question for the day comes from Physical Culturist, who says, Hey, Al, the beard is looking truly epic now. Are you growing a year-long beard? Hey, my friend. I actually just recently surpassed a full year of beard growth. So I'm in the yeared club. Check in with me next year and we'll see how big this thing gets. Pretty soon my beard's gonna need its own zip code. Well, that's all the time I've got for this episode of Ask Al. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes, and keep leaving me questions and comments for below. Till then, I'm Al Kavadlo, and we're working out.